May 2024 option trade alerts. You can visit beststockstrategy.com/memberships and enroll in the 7-day trial. It's only $19. May 1st, closing trade for Amazon, filled at 7 cents. New opening trade, B+ grade for MasterCard. Then we did a long-term ratio spread. Would love to own MasterCard at 280. Plus, I'll profit from the downside with the ratio spread if it ends up falling. Then I give some alternatives. You can sell the 300 instead of the 280, and then buy the 250 if you like to turn it into a credit spread. Picked up $150 of total credit with the SPX Strangle. S&P down 17, volatility mixed. May 2nd, picked up $350 for the SPX Strangle. S&P up 46, volatility down around 4%. Realty was up 1.8%, UNH up 1.8% as well. May 3rd, S&P up around 66. We'll have to watch the SPX 5160 calls. I may have to close it out for a loss. Here I made a small adjustment to 2 of the call options and 4x of the puts. Probably not necessary. Closing trade, taking a little risk off the table. Close out one more. Then I close out another one. This just filled. Closed for a $130 profit. New opening trade, picked up $60 for SPX. S&P up 64. Volatility down over 5%. May 6th, new opening trade for MasterCard, B+ grade. As a spread, I'd sell the 400 and buy the 370. New opening trade, ratio spread, B+ grade. Call ratio spread for the upside of Meta. Here we sold the 510, we bought the 500, so we have a $10 wide call ratio spread. Then we financed it by selling a Strangle with the 390 puts and then the 545 call options. We'll hopefully close out the debit spread for a nice profit. SPX, small amount of credit, picked up 15 cents. So about $75 in total. S&P up 53, VIX even. May 7th, S&P up around 9. SPX Strangle, not that much premium, only $10 per contract. S&P up 7, volatility was mixed. May 8th, we have a trade in Meta, and then also a trade in Amazon. Meta adjustment, small adjustment will be rolled in the May 31st to May 24th and financed it with another put option. New opening trade on Amazon, debit spread 175, 170. It financed it by selling the 160 put and the 205 call. Now this is interesting because yesterday I actually closed out the 175 by 170 put for around $100. So you can see here that we put this trade on for a profit, and then for the debit ratio spread, the 175 by 170, we actually closed it out for a decent profit as well. SPX picked up $75, S&P unchanged, and volatility was down. May 9th, Toyota Motors, new opening trade, B grade. As a spread, you can sell the 255 and buy the 270. SPX picked up $60. S&P up 26. Volatility was down. May 10th, sold another position on Toyota, picked up $60. Then I give the spread leg. Closing trade on MasterCard. Captured around 75% of the premium. Here's a trade on Boeing, B+ grade. Then I provide the spread leg. SPX picked up $60. S&P up around 9. VIX down slightly. May 13th, new opening trade on Meta, picked up $52. Then I give the spread leg. SPX picked up $100. S&P down 1. VIX up 8.4% and VVIX up 5.9%. That's a very large volatility increase with such a tiny movement in the market. May 14th, new opening trade on NVIDIA. As a spread, I'd sell the 650 and buy the 600. Sold some calls on UNH. Picked up $330 for the SPX Strangle. S&P up 25, volatility mixed. May 15th, S&P up 22. Took a little risk off the table by buying back some calls. Picked up $140 of credit. S&P up 61. Volatility was down. May 16th, new opening trade on Meta. So I used the puts to finance the call spread, where I bought the 660 by the 690, and then I financed it by selling some put options. SPX Strangle picked up around $50. S&P down 11, volatility is mixed. May 17th, S&P Strangle picked up $40. S&P up 6, volatility was mixed. May 20th, S&P up around 8, picked up $40 for the SPX Strangle. S&P up 5, volatility up around 1.3%. New opening trade on Amazon, picked up around $100. Then I provide the spread leg, picked up $45 for the SPX Strangle. S&P up 13, volatility down around 2.3%. May 22nd, S&P is relatively unchanged, picked up $270 of credit. S&P down 14, volatility up over 3%. May 23rd, new opening trade, B+ grade, sold some puts in VIX. New opening trade, B+ grade, and BRKB, picked up almost $100. Then picked up $180 for the SPX Strangle. S&P down 39, VIX up 3.9% and VVIX up 5.8%. May 24th, S&P up around 20. New opening trade for UNH. B+ grade as a spread. I'd sell the 480 and buy the 460. Picked up $40 for the SPX Strangle. S&P up 37. Volatility down over 6%. Last week, the market was closed on Monday. Then a new trade in McDonald's. B+ grade. Ratio spread with the 275 by 295 call spread. Financed it by selling some puts. Then new opening trade in BLK. Provide the spread leg. Picked up $40 for the SPX Strangle. Wednesday, MasterCard new opening trade, B grade. As a spread, I'd sell the 400 and buy the 380. Then I rolled UNH from 475 to 470. Financed it by selling some call options and some put options as well. Then I provide some alternatives regarding call spreads, etc. SPX only did one contract because I sold a bunch of call options and I didn't want too much exposure. So picked up $10. S&P down 39. Volatility up with the VIX up 10.5%. Thursday, new opening trade on Meta, picked up $80. B+ grade. The market was down, but we were up almost $5,000. picked up $120 of credit. S&P down 31, volatility was mixed. Opened a new position in Meta. Then yesterday, the last day of the trading month, solid opening, S&P up 10, volatility down over 5%. Then we closed out the Amazon, the debit spread, for $1. This is the same trade where we opened for a credit and then we sold it and closed it out for a credit as well. We opened the trade on May 8th. Amazon debit spread 175 by 170, financed it by selling the 205 and 160 puts, and picked up a credit. Just closed out the 175 by 170 debit spread for $100. So we made money both ways, opening and closing. Then I opened a new position on Amazon, picked up over $100. Then I provide the spread leg. But this is interesting because at this time, the market, the S&P was down 40. And I said, definitely seems like a trend change. S&P down 40, VIX up 2%. Good day for us. We're up a few $1,000s. So we were up around $3,400. But then the market rallied all the way back. Not much premium. Plus today has been incredibly volatile from high to low. There was a difference from high to low of about $80 to $85. So I only sold one. Plus I'm still short those calls for UNH that I want to expire this upcoming Friday. And S&P up 42. The VIX ended up falling over 10%. And that's it. So these are the large account trade alerts. You can visit beststockstrategy.com/memberships and enroll. And if you have any questions, then please leave a comment below.